are back. It is going to be episode 3. I might have called last episode episode 3. I don't know. I'm logging in. That's my name. I'm gonna have to blur that out. So yeah. So last episode we balled out in free agency. Just a quick overview. Picked up Kareem Hunt, Miles Jack, Mike Hilton, Cody Whitehair, Matt Hawk, Camus, Drew Hill. Don't know if that's correct. Mike Uapati, Go Potty. I used to know how to say it, and I don't know how to say it. Mike Iupati. Anyways, and then Chris Manhurts. Solid pickups there. And we still have the draft to go. We've got several picks, including the first overall, and then 2 more picks in the first round. Just a quick look to see what I need to focus on once again. Would really like to shore up that offensive line. I think that's going to be the focus of the draft, is to try to find some guards and a tackle, but might be a little sparse, so we'll just have to wait and see. At some point, would like to also grab a strong safety, because TJ McDonald is playing out of position, and though he is at least serviceable where he's at, would also need to grab a true 3-4 right end, which may be what I do with the first overall pick. Trying to decide if I can trade back just a few picks and maybe still get the guy that I'm wanting. But otherwise, defense is looking pretty good in comparison to the offense. So I think my focus is going to be shoring up that offensive line, and then just kind of filling in a couple holes on the defensive side. So without further ado, I think we're just going to jump straight to the draft. I think that'll be the only thing I'll do in this episode. So here we go.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
We are on the clock. I'm going to pause the draft. I don't like the actual clock running, because they don't get to just 2 minutes in real life. So let's see what kind of offers we would get if we wanted to trade back. We would get the 3rd pick or the 4th pick. Let's see here. They'd give me the 4th pick, the 11th pick, and then a 3rd rounder. Or I'd get a 3rd pick, a 3rd rounder, and a 6th rounder. I really like this deal. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it.
Well, if you wondered what the delay
gives me another pick in the first round. If I don't get my guy, then I don't get my guy. Let's see who they take. I am interested. I'm not going to watch all the picks. I'm just going to watch the first 3 here. To next pick.
The Bills are now on the clock.
All right, they didn't take my guy.
The Buccaneers.
They didn't take my guy.
And the Dolphins.
They didn't take my guy. Awesome. So I still am going to get my guy. That is what I'm talking about. That is called wheeling and dealing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just look and see what else we could possibly maybe wheel and deal. I could trade back with the Titans. Wouldn't really pick up much though. Just a 4th round pick. Or I could grab a couple of 2s from Buffalo. Yeah, not looking like it's worth it from anyone else. I'm gonna take my guy, because I've got my guy. He fell to me. I can't pass up on that. So we are going to take Mr. Ellis Hampton, right in run stopper out of Penn State. I think. Let me just evaluate what we got here. We got the 4th overall pick, the 10th overall pick, the 18th overall pick. I think the other 1st overall pick is going to be in 2021, and I'm fine with that, I guess, after retrospect. We got 2 2s, 2 4s, a 6, and 2 7s. Dang, I didn't even get anything for this draft. They gave me everything for next year. That's fine though. That's fine. I'm not totally upset, I guess. Alright. I've got to take him, don't I? I've got to take him. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Let's see here. I've got these all out of order. I just realized that. Scouted. Alright, let's see here. We've got He's a top overall guy. I've got to take him. I feel like I got to take him. Safeties. He's a safety. He might be there for that 10th pick. If he is, I'll probably grab him. Man, linemen are just so thin. I'm not going to be able to get any kind of good linemen, and I'm highly concerned about that. What's available? Right end, middle linebacker. Yeah, the linemen are just stringent. Alright. We might try to grab that right tackle, but we're going to take Ellis Hampton out of Penn State.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
I reached, apparently. 16 in true talent. He came out as a 75 overall with a hidden potential, which means he could be a superstar. 75 overall, though. I mean, I'm not mad at that. That's really good for a first rounder. I mean, that's really good for a rookie. So, I'm cool with it. They may have said I've reached, but you know what? They can reach around and kiss my ass. So, let's resume the draft. We will skip until the next user pick, which
The
is
Dolphins
right
are
here.
now on the clock.
I always like to evaluate the opportunities to trade back. See if there's maybe something we can pick up. Saints are offering me a first-round pick for next year. I'm not digging it. Let's see, another San Francisco trade offer. Baltimore's offering a 2 and a 3 for my pick. Nobody's giving me good value here for me to want to trade back. So I'm going to stick where I'm at and hold it down. Alright, so let's look and see what we got here. What is available? Alright, we got another right end that's available. I don't need him because I've already got my guy. Wide receiver, halfback, cornerback. Do I take him or do I think he falls to me? What do I pick again? 18th. I think he will fall to me. I did miss out on that safety though, didn't I? Dang, that sucks. I missed out on that safety. I bet. Drafted. Oh wait, that's me drafted, not everybody else drafting. Alright, so the play is going to be to hopefully try to grab one of these two guys here with one of my 4th round picks. If they fall to me, who knows if they will or not. Since I can't get that safety, I think I've got to take that right tackle now just to make sure I do get a lineman right now. So I'm going to take him.
The Chiefs are
Hopefully
now
will
on
end
the
up being
clock.
pretty good. 74 overall. You know what? That's actually, regardless of what what that draft analysis says, that's an improvement over what I got. Also, he played at Tennessee. I forgot about that. He is an improvement over what we got, so automatically getting better. 74 overall rookie. He can only, go up from here, hopefully. So let's skip ahead again to the next user pick.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Let's just evaluate our options once again, just to see what we got here. New England offered a 30, the last pick of the draft, or the first round rather. San Francisco offered some picks for next year. Grab a 2nd round and one again for next year. Indianapolis. See, if I'm trading my 1st round pick, I need another 1st round pick. Like I need to be able to stay in the same round, or you're gonna have to really give me some hefty drafting capital for this, or for the rest of the draft. If you can't give me a 1st rounder, but we will just. There's a little bug there where it says hold to reorder, and that's kind of annoying. So we'll just see what our options are. Could take one of these halfbacks. Don't really want to. That's just some 1st round projections on the board, but I don't have scouts on a few of them. I could take one of these corners. Have another corner, but I don't need another corner. Not really anything just standing out to me right now. He's a 1st round talent, 2nd round projection. There's a left tackle, right outside linebacker, defensive tackle. And I could trade back and just pick up some extra picks, I guess. He's a 2nd round talent, but I think he might fall to me or in the 2nd round. Let's see. What am I thinking here? I'm thinking it might be okay to trade back. There's another one there. It might be okay to trade back and pick up some second round picks, because there is some decent options that are third round projections, but they're second round talents, like this guy right here. Let's see. Actually, let me look at my scouting. How many guys do I got on first round talent? There's 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a second round projection with a first round talent. Same thing for him. He's a first round talent, third round projection. But I don't really need a defensive tackle, so I'm not gonna grab him. He's a second round talent as a fourth round guy. Any other gems? No. I don't really want a running back right now. Let me look at these trades one more time. It might be worth just backing out at the first round and just picking up some second round picks. They're giving me, yeah, but they're not giving me anything for this year. They're giving me 2 picks, second round this year and second round next year. I need more capital for this year though. I don't need anything for next year just yet. So I've already got some decent stuff for next year. I mean, this is the 18th pick. I'm not getting any other first round picks in if I trade back. Though I could trade up if need be. I'm not going to. I'll just make a selection. Let me just kind of look over what we got again. Who I've scouted. I feel like if I take best available, obviously it's one of the running backs or these cornerbacks here, based off what I've scouted. I could grab this outside linebacker. It wouldn't be a bad play. He's a first round talent out of the second round. You know, I might do that. He's a power rusher. Might just do that because I'll pick again not too long from here to try to grab those other guys. I know I said I was going to focus on the offensive line, but man, there's not really any options. Like, I don't really need a left tackle, but I mean, I could move him to right tackle, but I've already drafted a right tackle too. So these guards, I'm gonna hope that one of these two here, Hensley or Heath, is available for me for my second round picks. Otherwise, if both of them are available, I'm probably gonna take both of them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be kind of SOL signing free agents. I think I'm gonna take this right outside linebacker. I'm almost positive. Just kind of make sure nothing else is slipping through. Yeah, he's a first round talent, second round guy. So my voice might be a little soft. I just realized that. So yeah, we'll go with him. We'll take him.
The Jets are now on the clock.
It says I reached again. A 70 overall guy. I mean. Yeah, but he's a rookie, and he's got a hidden trait, so he could end up being okay. Kind of unfortunate, though. He was a little bit lower. Next user pick.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Next user pick, not the next pick.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
What kind of offers we getting here? Because I might come back up a little bit and get some good capital. They're giving me the 64th pick and the 96th pick. They're giving me the 61st pick. Those were at the back end of the draft there. Of the round, rather. It's about midway through. Not worth. There's some options here. A lot of options here. There's nothing that's just sticking out, though. I need some 2s and 3s. For this year. That's San Francisco trying to trade away their future, apparently. They've been in every draft, or in every trade, it seems like. I gotta take somebody here. I gotta take one of these guards. Hopefully, if they're still there. One of these running backs might fall to me later. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Ooh, both of them are here. Okay. So, do I take the 6'5", 314? Oh wait, that's not a guard. Oh yeah, well the other one made it too. So, do I take the 6'5", 314 second round talent? I think I do. Roll over here so I can see a little bit better. I wish that holder wielder would go away. That's annoying as frick. I gotta take this guy. There's no doubt in my mind I gotta take him.
The Bills are now on the clock.
I reached again, the 69 overall. He's got to be better than what I've got. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, struggling so far, but it is what it is. To a next user pick. This will be our last pick for a while.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
So I might try to trade here to get some more capital. Yeah, there's a pick for the 3rd round. There's a 3 and a 4 from the Raiders. There's a 3 and a 5 and a 6, but the 6 is for next year. The Green Bay offer is not too terrible. That's not a bad grab there if I wanted it. Mostly looking for the 2020 offers. This one right here, they give me a 3, a 5, and a 6 next year. I'm contemplating that one. That one's actually not terrible. I need to look and see what I've got available before I accept it. Because if that other guard is available, I might grab him. Top available guys. Whoops. Don't draft him. That would have been awkward. Hey, okay, I got it to go away. Alright, so he's still there. He is still there. So is that right tackle. He's a 4th round projection, though, so he might fall to me. Anybody else? Was it wide receivers, outside linebacker? I feel like I gotta take this guard and just hope he's better than the other one, right? But I'm not gonna pick again into the 4th. I need to try to flip a pick or something. I think I need to take that Green Bay pick and hope that Dorian Heath falls to me. And if he doesn't, then he doesn't. But I think that's what I've got to do here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to make this trade with Green Bay. Pick up a 3rd and a 5th.
Well, wait, looks like both war rooms are feverishly back on the phones. I think that means a trade is coming.
And just hope that my guy don't go.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
All right, so let's see if he is there. Let's hope and pray. Is he there? Son of a gun, he's not there. All right, well, I mean, that's the name of the game. You play or you gamble, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It is what it is. All right, so let's see what we got to choose from. We got at least we got a 3rd round pick now to maybe try to grab something without reaching too far. And then we've got a 5th round pick as well. I think I'm going to try to grab that right tackle, that Jerry Cunningham there at the bottom of your screen. Try to grab him with one of my 4th round picks just to see if maybe he can slide to a guard position. There's a safety there. I might need to grab him actually. Strong safety. He's a hybrid. He's a 3rd round talent. What's he? He's 3rd round talent, so he's about where he's slotted. Anything else that would be like a big get? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna take that safety. Let me take the I'm gonna take the safety. I gotta take the safety. It's some pretty good combine reports. Early 3rd rounder. I gotta take him.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Good pick. 67 overall. He's not what TJ McDonald's rated, but he'll be playing in position, and hopefully preseason he'll get bumped up a few points after a little bit of a training and practice. All right, to next user pick. Let's see.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Let's just see what we got available here. 2021, pick forward. I'm good. I want to wait. I'll keep it in mind, but I don't think there's anything there because I really need to try to grab another offensive lineman, I think. What have I drafted so far? I've drafted a right tackle, an outside linebacker, right end up there, a guard, and a strong safety. So, I mean, we've been pretty across the board in terms of trying to grab needs, but I haven't really been focused in on that offensive line position as much as I'd like. So we're going to see if there's another opportunity to grab this right tackle that was... Nope, they done got gone. That's unfortunate. He's projected to go undrafted with a 4th round talent, so I might try to grab him with that 5th round pick if he falls to me. Otherwise I'm just going to be without another offensive lineman. I go to the top available guy. I mean, he's 2nd round talent, projected 3rd round, and here we are in the 4th, and he's still there. I might have to grab him. If there's anybody else that I've scouted that's there, I think that's what we will do is grab that wide receiver and then go from there, because he's failed. I feel like he's pretty good.
The Bills are now on the clock.
68 overall wide receiver, deep threat. Not too bad. He's 56 in true value, and I got him at 97, so I did really good there. It didn't hurt to shore up the wide receiver position a little bit there with a 4th round pick. Though I would have preferred an offensive lineman.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Whoops, wrong button again. All right, let's make another 4th round pick.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
What are we getting offered here? Somebody be stupid and give me something good. Nobody's want to be stupid, apparently. I don't know what I need to try to get now. This is the 29th pick of the 4th round, and I picked 12th in the 5th round. Dang, no, he's still there. I'm playing with fire, trying to see how far Maurice Dobbs falls. He's projected to go undrafted, but he's a 4th round talent, so he's going to get picked up at some point in the next couple rounds, I think. But I think I can wait one more pick. I think I'm going to try to grab him with my 5th round pick. The unfortunate thing about it, though, is I don't really have anybody else that I know anything about right now on my board. So I might be just throwing darts at a wall and hoping something hits. Shot in the dark. Let's just look and see what kind of guards are available as a 5th round projection, 6th round center, and a 7th round guard. Right tackle, 5th round. It ain't looking good, ladies and gentlemen. He's a 3rd round projection. He must be a bust to fall in this far. Do I just go ahead and take that tackle and just and then take whatever's left? I don't want to reach too far if I can get something else right now. He's a 4th round talent, so I mean I'd be drafting him at his technical talent level. He's projected to go undrafted. I gotta take what I know, I guess. I gotta. He's got some good stats here.
The Saints are now on the clock. 64
overall. I respect that. He got drafted at 109 with a 125 value, so he probably wouldn't have made it much farther. His AI is pretty good about picking up on gems that are below their projection. So I'm cool with that. Once again, hopefully he'll get a little bit better so he can be more usable, at least in the long term, not necessarily in the short term.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
I might start looking to trade for next year, some draft capital next year. See, like, they're not giving me anything. They're just wanting to swap 5th rounders. I mean, what's the point in swapping 5th rounders? I need something else. You got to give me something. All right, what have we scouted and what's left? I'm curious about that top. This Anthony Posey. I think he was going to end up being a bust. I had to guess. There's another strong safety. He's projected to go undrafted with a 5th round talent. All right, I think we are at the point of the draft where we're going to be throwing darts in the dark. Actually, the saying's shooting in the dark. I think we'll be actually throwing shit at the wall and hoping something sticks. That's how those sayings go. I'm sorry, it's like 1:20 in the morning. I'm a little bit tired, to say the least. We got this pick here, then we've got 3 more picks for the rest of the draft. So I can take something right now that I kind of have an idea what they're going to be. The only other, there's literally 2 people. There's 2 people that I have an actual talent value, which is this guy and then this guy, and I don't want to take either of those right now. I've already taken a strong safety. So, and this dude's a 3rd round projection out of Ohio State. So why did he fall? He has to be a bust. But I'm very interested in trying to take him. Let's see what I've drafted so far. I've got a 75 overall right end, 74 overall right tackle, 70 overall linebacker, and I got some high 60s and a mid 60. Got a couple right tackles already, so I don't really need any more. I need right tackles. I'm hoping I can slide one of these guys over to guard. Or, hopefully one of them like blows up at the preseason and gets really good or something. I don't know. Let's just scroll through here. Do I go linebacker again? I don't really need another linebacker. Maybe it doesn't hurt to grab grab a halfback here. Let me look at my needs again. I've got four left guards apparently. I've already made 3 offensive line picks. Right in, outside linebacker. I got 4 middles. Probably wouldn't hurt to grab another outside linebacker. That's a true right outside linebacker. He's a power rusher. It's one of those iffy things. 6'5", 312. He's not really a 3-4 linebacker. Outside linebacker rusher. I'm interested here. I'm interested in going maybe Anthony Posey down there. I'm interested in going Anthony Posey. Just as another linebacker. Because linebackers are very hot commodity in the 3-4 package. So I'm going to go with Anthony Posey.
The Steelers
Here's the
are
open.
now on the clock.
I reached. Damn, he sucks. Oof. I'd probably been better off taking that guy at the top. He might still be there. Who knows?
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Again, I didn't mean to.
The Dolphins.
Of course, we are on the
now
6th
on
round.
clock.
It's not like we're going to be coming across hits anyway. A 2021 4th. Those aren't bad grabs. Whose 2021 pick do I want to take for next year? Cleveland's, Dallas's, and there's options here. Chicago's. I'm not against taking Chicago's. Okay, we'll take it.
Hold on now. This pick is trading teams.
We'll just have some draft capital for next year because I mean we're going to need it. Because we
The
probably won't do
Dolphins
good
are now
again
on the clock.
this year anyway. All right, I'm gonna take another pick. I ain't gonna even look at the offers. That dude from Ohio State finally got going. There's still some third-round projections on the board here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. That guy's still on the board. I'm very interested in him. I've got 2 picks left, so I might take him. I've got 3 active running backs. Kind of just let him duke it out to see who wants to back up Kareem Hunt. But I've still got Kalen Balaj. I don't need him, so I'm gonna back off. I ain't gonna take him. Maybe try to grab another 3-4 defensive end. Try to grab another 3-4 linebacker. I mean, let's just see what kind of guys show up with a scheme fit for us. There's a quarterback. I don't need him. There's a outside linebacker on the right side. Sure, why not? We'll take it.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Another dud. Yeah, it is what it is. Can't win them all. Alright, let's just
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
see what kind of offers there are. If there's any 2021 offers. 6th round for 2021. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, but I don't think I want it. I think I'm going to just maybe try to throw another shot in the dark here and see what happens. He's a speed rushing outside linebacker. So why is he not considered a part of our scheme? Screw it, we'll take him. Ooh, after seeing that combine report, I'm not so sure. Damn, he stunk it up. Let me reevaluate that idea. There's another speed rusher. I've already drafted like 3 linebackers, I feel like. Yeah, I got 2 right outside and 1 on the left. I've only picked up 1 defensive lineman, 1 safety. I've picked up 3 O linemen and a wide receiver. Let's see if I can find another defensive lineman for the 3-4. He's a little small on the small side for maybe what I'm going for, but I mean, yeah. Any other scheme fits? There's a quarterback again. Another quarterback. Free safety, a left end. Is there anybody that I've scouted that somehow fell? He's a 5th round talent. I mean, he's worth a shot, I guess. I've already taken a safety, though. It's a bad thing. He's a 67 overall. Safety. What do I want to do here? Maybe one of those end up being better at rolling over to corner. I don't know. Or convert to a linebacker or something. I think I'll take this guy that's got 5th round talent. That's
The Packers are now on the clock.
61 overall. Actually, that's really solid for a 7th round pick. I'm not mad about that. I was expecting maybe like a 58 or something. 61, I'll take that. I think we did pretty good in the draft, though. I mean, we picked up some good picks. Fill in some of the holes that we have. Let's just look and see here. Where's overall at? Here we go. Ellis Hampton, rather. 75 overall. I mean, he's immediately going to start. No doubt in my mind, he's immediately going to come in. He's going to be a starter. Clifton as well is going to be starting. He may or may not start, depends on how his preseason goes and how maybe injuries fall as well. he may or may not see action. He'll be duking it out with TJ McDonald, who I'll probably convert. But then also Brett Nagy could end up seeing a little bit of time as well. Steve Whitlock. That almost looks like Shitlock. It's kind of funny. 68 overall wide receiver. I mean, he's not going to see much action behind Albert Wilson and Devontae Parker, but he could play a little bit of a role if he puts in some good work. Maurice Dobbs, right tackle. I mean, he's just going to be there for depth purposes. All these guys are going to be there for depth purposes pretty much. But you never know. I'm interested, though, to see if anybody, or who the top guy was in overall. Top overall guy was a 77. He went to the Bengals. He was a strong safety. I think that was the guy that I was hoping to get, but he didn't fall to me. He went pick 7. You win some, you lose some. Wow. Round 1, pick 1, 76 overall, the left tackle. So that's who they traded up for. Prince. Wow, third rounder, 76 overall. That's really good. Any like 6th rounders or something. Wow, a 6th rounder, 71 overall, right tackle. Interesting. All right, we'll look and see here. Adjust the roster. Basically, this allows me to switch around some guys' positions, I do believe. I'll make him a free safety. I assume this is what this is for, but I could do that regardless. I'm gonna go through the depth chart. I may cut this part here, and then just show you the final product. I think that's what I'll do. So you'll see me in like 3, 2, 1. All right, back after doing a little bit of a roster adjustment. So a couple things we did, or I did rather, was Brett Nagy, who I drafted as a strong safety. I have converted him to the cornerback position because he's a better overall as a cornerback than he is a strong safety. He is a 63 overall corner. He was a 61 overall strong safety. So I thought might as well make the switch because strong safety was pretty over-depthed, to say the least. I think there was 4 total. Officially changed McDonald over to a strong safety as far as his position in the depth chart is listed. He's the same overall, whether he's a free safety or a strong safety, so it made no difference there. Kept McLean like he is. Switched it to where Kruger Hill is actually a... that makes no sense. I made it to where he's actually a right outside linebacker on positioning, as can be seen above his name there in the top left. But he is still the starter at left outside linebacker, and it flipped him to his true position at left outside linebacker. It flipped him from the left to the right. That makes no sense, so I'll have to fix that. But other than that, and he's backing him up instead of Kiko Alonso. And he's down here. He's supposed to be above him. This was all sorts of goofed, but I'll fix it here in a second. It's not a big deal. Then we got our number 1 overall pick, or not the number 1 overall pick, but our first round pick, Mr. Ellis Hampton there, holding down that right end position with Godshaw. I'll let him basically back up all 3 positions. He can fill in as needed, and then of course it'll kind of trickle down as needed. Well, something to notice that was kind of interesting. This dude's last name is Ledbetter, and I am the owner, Mr. Ledbetter. So he's officially my son. He can't cut him. He is my son. Christian Wilkins rather, is holding down the inside. Miles Jack and Raekwon McMillan there in the middle linebacker positions. Of course, special teams, not really that special. the wide receiver I drafted ends up being a pretty solid returner, so I guess that works out pretty good. And then specialists, I mean, yeah, I ain't concerned with that. I am interested if there's a better scheme fit for this team. Just looking, the official is multiple zone run. Multiple power run is better. Vertical power run is way better. Vertical zone run is the best, apparently. We'll stick it to that. It don't really make no difference in terms of anything that I could tell, and I've played several years or several seasons on Madden. The only thing it really affects is the way overall, like players, their overall and like extra weekly training, it says that right there, literally. Players within 3 overall points of the preferred player type will increase the scheme fit percentage. Players with a perfect scheme fit match will earn extra XP in weekly training. Also want to say that their personal overall actually gets a little bit better over time if they work with more people in the same scheme. So pretty much we have filled all of the scheme fits except for tight end. We're 2 or 3 there, and left guard 2 or 3 there. So, you know, cool. 3-4 under 80%. I think that's going to probably be the highest. 40. Actually, 4-3 is 85. Interesting. Base 3-4, 3-4 under. We'll keep it as is because I'm pretty much committed to doing the 3-4 defense. I prefer 4-3 defense, but I'm cool with running with the 3-4 as of now. May change that over time. Literally all my offensive linemen, except for the 2 guards, fit the scheme, so that's cool. Fitzpatrick fits the scheme, but Rosen does not. Interesting. But yeah, so we're doing pretty good, I think. Our defense is 80 overall now. We're up to 78 overall team, 77 on offense there. I think we're doing pretty good. I think we've made a lot of progress after just one season, and that's pretty awesome. Don't think we can make the playoffs. We might sneak in as a wild card. Depends on how good we play. I think it's going to depend a lot on Rosen, and hopefully the offensive line gets good, as they say. But we will go ahead and I will go ahead and advance it to preseason week 1. But I'm going to want to end the episode once that is done. This has been episode 3 of the Make Miami Great Again Armchair GM series on my channel. We can already upgrade players apparently, but I'll do that on the next episode. And as always, I don't know how to end a video, and my dog is shaking his ears in the background, so I'll leave you on that note. Goodbye.